Well, hello guys. It has been a minute since I have vlogged because we moved. And it was moving. Most of us know how moving is. I'm just gonna keep doing this with my hands. The past 2 weeks have just been challenging, very challenging, and I am struggle busing so hard. So I'm somebody who needs like a lot of sleep to function, and I love naps and I haven't been able to like nap or get a good amount of sleep, and it's really taking a toll on me. And like, I'm not worried, but it's like I'm starting to be concerned for myself, because yesterday I was trying to do like a discussion with the kids in the library, and I couldn't get the words out. Like, I couldn't form sentences. I was just trying to tell them what banned book week was, and I couldn't get it out. Like, I just kept tripping over words, and I got distracted because there were two teachers like talking to each other, and I couldn't focus on like two things at the same time. Like, I couldn't hear them talking and talk to the students. But I'm really trying to like slow down and get the rest that I need. I've been really trying to get the house put away. I wanted to have the house put away like the week after we moved. So we moved not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. And I wanted to give myself like 4 or 5 days to get everything put away. And I was like, we don't have that much stuff, like, so I can get it all put away, but it didn't work like that. And I'm still putting stuff away, and like the storage is just different in our new place. I think we definitely have like less storage, but it's not like the least amount of storage we've ever had. So it's just a matter of like trying to find places for everything, like new places for everything and stuff. And I've just been up really late doing that. We have a pool, and I've been really wanting to use the pool, and I just haven't had a chance to do that. So I think this weekend and next week are gonna be like our last like 80-degree days of the season. So I'm like, I have to go. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get through this day. My wallet was stolen last week when I was doing laundry, so I have to go and replace my debit card and my license tonight. I can finally do that and pay bills and stuff. So I was in the ER with Scott last week. He's fine, but we were there, so I had to call off for the first time last Friday. That was fun. And by fun I mean not fun. So alright, well, I'm gonna pack up my lunch and go open the door for the children to come in. Okay, bye. Hi guys, I'm back. Same spot, different day. Hi. So I just want to talk really quick about just bad days in general as a teacher. Like, I feel like more and more people are being more honest and like open about how they feel like at their job on like normal days. I'm not sure how I want to explain this. Actually, this is exactly what I'm trying to explain. So I had the worst, like, not the worst day of teaching I've had, but like my worst mental capacity day yesterday and the day before. Like, this whole week, like this whole past week and then the week before, has just been so challenging. Like, I can't form sentences, I can't think, I'm saying the wrong things, I'm messing things up. And like, I feel like a lot of people as teachers are like, I have to get all this information right, and I have to be like, not perfect, but like I have to look like I have everything together, blah blah blah, like, or else I'm not gonna have control of my classroom. But honestly, like, I was just completely honest with the students, and I might have mentioned this yesterday, but I just told them, like, I would just start stumbling over my words and like lose complete track of what I was talking about, and I would just look at the students and be like, guys, I'm sorry, I need to just take like 5 seconds and reset, because I'm struggle busting hard right now and I can't like think of what I want to say to you guys. And I got like the best reactions. So luckily I have a pretty good rapport with a lot of the students already, so that helps. And I think that's really important when something like this happens. But I just told them that, and like all of the students were just like, it's okay, Miss Byler, like, you're good, take a minute. Like, they were all very encouraging and very sweet. Like, even the kids that are typically like bad kids or like problem kids or whatever, like your tougher students, like they were the ones saying that. And I was just really appreciative and really not surprised, because like they do this stuff a lot for me, like if I'm just completely honest with them. And I think that's why they do it, is because I don't try to not mess with their heads. What's the word? I don't try to I don't know. I don't try to like lie to them or whatever. I'm not like, I have everything together and I'm perfect right now. I'm just like honest with them, like, hey, it's been a bad day. I'm really gonna try to get through this as best as I can. Here we go, you know? So I think that is the best way to go. Like, honesty, number one. Like, just be real with the kids. Don't try to like, I don't know, be like, I'm the authority and I'm always perfect, you know, because you're not. And I think that they respect that a lot more when you're honest with them, and you're just like, listen, I'm messing up bad today, I'm having a rough day. I think they respect that a lot more because they see you more as like an actual person rather than this like being that just lives at a school, you know. The banned book topic for this week is going really well. I also might have said this yesterday, I don't know. I thought this was going to be kind of like a throwaway lesson almost. Not a throwaway lesson, but not a popular lesson. Like the kids were just going to like get through it really quick and be done and be like, oh, whatever. But like the kids are all responding really well. I have the 7th and 8th grade accelerated teams today, and I mean, usually everything I do with these kids, they just soak up and like do, and they like have fun with it and embrace it and stuff. But like even my tougher classes, they have embraced this really well, and they get like jazzed when they're just like, what? You mean Harry Potter is a banned book? So basically what I'm doing, I don't think I've gone into detail with what I'm doing. Whoops. I do this every time. So what I'm doing, the kids come in and I tell them like, hey, it's banned book week. Banned book week is just like when the literary circles try to bring attention and light to the fact that there are a lot of books that are banned that probably shouldn't be. And like some of them are for like silly reasons. Like there's Captain Underpants that's banned because it promotes poor spelling. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is because it promotes poor life philosophy, et cetera, et cetera. And then I tell them, so they're reading Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry right now, banned book, because of racial discrimination, racial slurs, and language. So after I tell them Harry Potter's banned, they're like, go through the roof. But yeah, so I talk about that, and then I tell them like, hey, if you can keep a secret and be cool with it and not be like, look, I have a banned book, I will let you check out banned books. But like the minute a principal comes to me and says, did you check out this banned book to a student? I'm gonna throw you under the bus, and I'm gonna say, no, I didn't. So like that's our deal. So we do that, we go through that deal, and then I give them magazines to like hide their book, so that like I tell them if a principal walks in, like you can just be like, no, I'm not reading this banned book, I'm reading Outdoors Life or whatever, you know. And like once I make it like this secret thing, and this like what's the word, non-touchable, like it can't be touched, I can't think of the right word. If I think of it, I'll put it on the screen. But like once I make it this like can't do, they want to do it, and they're like, I'm gonna read this book because it's banned. So it's been going really well, and I really like it, and I'm happy with it. So, all right, I gotta unlock the doors. I'll text you guys later. Bye. It's Friday, finally. Thank goodness. If you can't tell, I'm a little more awake right now. The past couple of days, I've been making myself nap and like get to bed at a decent hour, which has meant that I've put off a lot of like stuff, like unpacking and stuff. Like everything is unpacked, I just have this one space in my living room that has like a pile or a group of things that need to be put away, and it's a lot of big stuff. Like, our last place didn't have air conditioning, so we had 3 like giant fans. So like we have those that I want to clean before we put them away. Like a big tote of storage bins that I want to put away. Like just kind of stuff like that. It's just big stuff that I need to like rearrange closets to make sure that everything fits. But long story short, there's a pile in the middle of my living room right now that still needs to be put away, and I've just had to be like, Jackie, you need to leave it for another day. That's really hard for me to do mentally, because when my space is messy and like chaotic, I feel like my whole life is messy and chaotic. But what's been happening lately is like my life is chaotic. So I feel like, oh, if I clean my space and put everything together, my life will get back in order, which isn't entirely true. But mentally it's hard for me. I don't know. I'm sure somebody out there gets it. It's just been a struggle for me, because I'm like, I need to get this done, and it's really hard for me to just look at it and walk by it. So that's personal stuff. More personal stuff. Oh my gosh, my cat. Oh my gosh, I love my cat so much. He's so cute. Little Frankie is loving the new place. He's got a lot of room to run. I just put out, so when we packed everything up, I packed up half of his toys and I put them away, and I was gonna put his old toys away and bring out the new ones, so it's like, surprise, and then you just keep switching them, and it's like they have new toys all the time. But yesterday I felt like spoiling him, so I just dumped all of the toys like in our living room and let him play, and he loved it. He likes little like jingle bells and little little balls, like stuff that he can bat and they like just go flying, and he chases them. Loves them. Anything with a bell or anything that rolls, he stinking loves it. I think he likes crinkles too, but not as much as like bells. The other thing he's been doing is listen, he goes to the vet tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to talk to the vet about this, but like, he has been not eating as, I don't want to say as well as he used to, because he's still eating fine. He's not starving. But like, we give him wet food and dry food. Fun fact, they say, well, my vet at least tells me that male cats should eat at least half of their diet be like wet food, because they're prone to urinary tract infections, and that helps them get the moisture in their body, like the hydration that they need to like keep those infections at bay. Because our last cat was a female cat, and we never fed her wet food. I don't even know if she would have eaten it if we would have tried. So this is my first experience with a cat with wet food. So, but like, I'll give him a little bit, and he always like takes a couple bites or a few bites and then walks away from it, and it'll stay there for like as long as I'll leave it. And he'll like nibble, but I don't want him eating like hours old food, you know? And so like, I feed him in the morning before I leave for work, so probably around like 6 or 6:30 I feed him, and then when I come back from work around like 3:30 or 4, it's still there, like the same food, half of it is still there, and it's attracting gnats, and I'm just like, I cannot have this. He's going to the vet tomorrow, so I'll ask the vet about it too. Yeah, so it's Frankie. He's a butthole, but he really is adorable, and I can't be mad at him. There's a lot of headspace. There we go. That's better. I'm looking rough. My hair did not use dry shampoo this morning. Oops. I started editing a bunch of the stuff that was on my phone, a bunch of the videos I've been doing, because they're taking up too much space and I have 0 storage left, so I have to get them off of my phone. So I'm like, Jackie, you need to edit some of these videos. But watching some of them, I'm like, this might get kind of boring, because I'm in the same space every time I turn my camera on. It's hard because like, people are in and out of the libraries all the time, so I don't want to just be standing there like, oh yeah, and then today, and like have my principal walk in and just be like, yeah, okay, hi. So that's why I do them like in the same place all the time. I think there's stuff from over the summer that I never talked about. I think I got through summer school. I have to go, the phone is ringing.